Thanks for joining us for our English lesson today. Can everyone say hello? Hello. Let's start with our meditation first. That's right. 2 fingers, find our heart center, left hand in our lap, and close your eyes. Feel for boom, 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 boom in your heart center. Move your right hand into your lap. And let's end our meditation with 3 breaths together. 1, 2, and our last one, 3. Slowly start to wiggle your toes. Slowly start to wiggle your fingers. Slowly open your eyes. And we're ready to begin our English lesson. In this lesson, we're going to keep talking about different kinds of homes or houses. So we're going to read a short story in the middle of our lesson, but we'll spend a lot of our time working on our poem. We're going to practice it together a few times out loud, and we'll also practice writing it at our desks. So first, we're going to review our sight words. Some of them we've seen before, and we've got a new one for today. So let's see what our friends can remember. Home. Home. Good. What is a home? What is a home? It could be a house. We sleep in the home. What else do we do in a home? We eat in a home. Good, friends. Very nice. Yeah. And we play. We play in our home. We use keys for our home. Home. Home.
And key home.
Home.
Home. And key home. Home.
Good.
Home.
Very nice. We've got home. 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 Good. Can you guess what our next sight word is?
House.
House. Good. House.
House.
house? House. What's a house?
Sleeping.
Yeah, a little house.
Home.
It's like a home. What do we do in our house?
Sleeping.
We sleep in our house. We eat in our house. Good. Okay, here we go. House. Good. Good. House. Very nice. We've got another sight word. It also starts with the h sound. What do you think? Hole. Very nice, friends. A little bit different than hold hands, but it's very close. A hole is a thing. What is a hole? Yeah, a rabbit could live in a hole. A bee might live in a little hole. A bird. A lot of places that different animals could live in is a hole. A hole. Hole. Good. Good. Okay. Good. We want to hear hole. We want to hear that l sound at the end. Hole. Hole. Very nice. Very nice. We're going to practice our poem about all the different homes that we know for our animals. And we've learned 3 from our last lesson, so we'll go through and look at the pictures. Then we're going to practice the poem together a few times so that we can learn this poem. So what is this picture? A little bird. What color is he? What color is that bird? Yeah, he's a lot of colors. White and brown and gray. He is cute. He's a bird and he lives. Good, friends. Nest. This nest. What's inside of this nest? How many eggs? 2 eggs. Our other nest has 3 eggs. How many eggs are in this nest? 2. So who lives in this nest, do you think? A bird lives in this nest. Very good. Yeah, a bird lives in this nest. That nest is the bird's home. It's home. That's where he sleeps. That's where he eats. The bird lives in that nest. What's this? A bee. Is a bee big or small? Small. Is this home for bees? Big or small? Yeah, it's big. Those small little bees can build a very big home. Yeah, friends, those bees make a special kind of water in their home. And what does that water taste like?
Sweet.
It's sweet. It's not sour or salty. It's very sweet. And we call that water a special name. We call it honey. Honey. And that's what the bees are making in their home. They're building these little shapes so that they can put honey inside of that home and keep the honey safe. So these bees live in this home. Do you remember what the bee home is called? Close. Hive. Good, friends. The bee lives in a hive. A hive. So this hive is a home for this bee. That bee's home is this hive. What do you think the bee's home sounds like? What does this hive sound like? Good, it starts with a huh sound. What about all these bees? What do you think they sound like in their home? Yeah. It's probably pretty loud because that is a big home. It's a big hive. Very nice. Very nice. What's this animal? What is it?
Rabbit.
A rabbit. Do you remember what this word is? Hole. Hole. Good. That's right. It's the same as our sight word today. It's the same as our sight word today. Oh, in the hole?
Rabbit.
Oh, okay. So the hole is where the rabbit lives. That's where he sleeps. That's where he eats. What is that rabbit thinking about right now? What's he thinking about eating? Carrots, yeah. So that rabbit will probably eat his carrots inside that hole. Inside that hole. Good job. That rabbit's home is in this hole. And this hole is the home for the rabbit. It's where the rabbit lives. It's where he sleeps. It's where he eats. And it's where he plays. So let's take a look at our poem. Oh, we've got one more. Me. Me. Where do we live, friends? Where do we live? What's this? House. House. Good. And a house is our home. Our house is where we live. It's where we eat. It's where we sleep. Yeah, it's our home. It's where we play. Our home is our house. So for people, we live in a house. Rabbits live in a hole. Birds live in a nest. And bees live in a hive. So here's our poem, friends. Let's practice it together a few times. A nest is a home for a bird. Let's slow it down. We're going to do it in little pieces. And I want to hear everybody. A nest is a home. A nest is a home. Good. A nest is a home. A nest is a home for a bird. Good. Let's do it again. A nest is a home for a bird. A nest is a home for a bird. Very nice. Good job, friends. A hive is a home. A hive is a home. A hive is a home for a bee. Good. A hive is a home for a bee. Great job. Great job. Do you think we can put those together?
No. Yes.
I think we can. Let's do it. A nest is a home for a bird. Great job. A hive is a home for a bee. Great job, friends. That was wonderful. Okay, let's keep going. A hole is a home. A hole is a home. A hole is a home for a rabbit. Good. A hole is a home for a rabbit. Very nice job. Let's do it again. A hole is a home for a rabbit. Great job. Okay, let's do all three together. You're doing wonderful. A nest is a home for a bird. Good. A hive is a home for a bee. Good job. A hole is a home for a Wonderful job, my friends. Great job, friends. Great reading. And our last part, and a house is a home for me. And a house is a home for me. Wonderful job, friends. Okay, let's do the whole thing together. I'm not going to say some words, so you keep the poem going, okay? Here we go. A is a home for a. Good. A. B. Good. A is a home for. Good. And A is a home for. Great job, friends. Wonderful work. That's the first part of our poem. So we're going to move on to our story, and we're going to be working on that poem a little later in our lesson with some writing practice. We're going to read a story from our African Storybook Initiative. We've read it before. It's called A House for a Mouse, and it's by Michelle Fry. So we are going to read this book together 2 times. The first time, I want you to look and listen to the pictures, and we're also going to talk about what's happening in the pictures since we've read this book before. For the second time, I want you to help me read as much as you can of this story because we have a lot of the same words. So I want you to help me on the second time to see if you can read some of those words. For the first time, you can just look at the pictures and listen to the words and think about some of the questions we asked, okay? Here we go, friends. A house for Mouse. Mouse was looking for a new house. Is Mouse inside or outside? Outside. This looks like a nice house. Is Mouse inside or outside?
Inside.
Is he inside? I think he's still outside. What's this?
Door.
Good, it's our door. What color is the door?
Brown.
Brown. You can come and sleep with me, said Puppy. Thank you, said Mouse. Do you think Mouse will sleep with Puppy?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
That night, Mouse's dreams were bouncy and muddy. You can come and sleep with me, said Parrot. Thank you, said Mouse. That night, Mouse's dreams were noisy and wild. What colors do you see in this picture?
Orange. Green and red and orange and brown and pink.
Yeah, we've got a lot of colors. Black and yellow, brown, orange, pink. Very good. You can come and sleep with me, said Fish. Thank you, said Mouse. What color is the fish?
Yellow. Pink. Orange.
Yeah, he's a nice orange color. Where does the fish live?
In the water.
In the water. Do you think Mouse can live in the water?
No.
I don't know, probably not. Let's see. That night, Mouse's dreams were cold and wet. What does this word wet mean?
To say this, water.
That you've got water all on you.
And water.
Water all on him. So his dreams were cold and wet that night. Mouse needed somewhere warm and dry. What's the opposite of wet? Wet? Dry. Good, friends.
And fire.
Where is the mouse sitting?
Fire.
Next to a fire. Do you think it's cold or warm next to that fire?
Yeah. Warm.
Cold or warm?
Warm.
Yeah, it's probably warm. He's using that fire to stay warm. Mouse found a bookshelf nearby. What colors do you see on our bookshelf? Yeah, yellow and black and gray and white and orange. Good. Point to a bookshelf in our classroom. We've got a lot of them. Back here, back there, Lots of bookshelves in our classroom. Good. So Mouse found a bookshelf nearby. That night, Mouse had warm and cozy dreams. Good night, Mouse.
Good night.
What's Mouse doing?
Sleep.
Sleeping. Sleeping. What colors do you see in this picture?
Yellow. And cheese.
Red. What do you think Mouse is thinking of?
It's hot and cheese.
Hearts and cheese. Cheese. Do you think that Mouse is thinking and dreaming of that cheese? Eating that cheese?
Yeah.
I would be. Great job, friends. Okay, we're going to read our story again. And this time, see if you can help me read the words on our story since we know it already, okay? Here we are. A house for Mouse. Mouse was looking for a new house. This looks like a nice house. You can come and sleep with me, said Puppy. Thank you, said Mouse. Good. That night, Mouse's dreams were bouncy and muddy. Muddy. Muddy is like dirty. You can come and sleep with me, said Parrot. Thank you, said Mouse. That night, Mouse's dreams were noisy and wild. You can. Great job reading, friends. That night, Mouse's dreams were cold and wet. Great. Mouse needed somewhere warm and dry. Where's the mouse going to go?
Fire.
Where does he go to?
Fire.
The fire. Good. Do you think he's warm?
Yes.
What colors do you see in this picture?
Red, and blue, and then black, yellow, and orange.
Good. We see a lot of colors here. What colors do you see in the fire?
Red, yellow, orange, black.
Good, friends. Our fire is red, yellow, orange, black. It's a bright fire. Mouse found a bookshelf nearby. That night, Mouse had warm and cozy dreams. Good night, Mouse. Good. What's the mouse dreaming and thinking of?
Cheese.
Cheese. Do you think he likes that cheese? Yeah, I bet he does. Yeah. Great job with our story, friends. Very nice. Okay, we're going to practice our poem together. But before we do that, we're going to take our stretch break. So everybody go ahead and stand up. Push your chair. Good job. Put your arms up high. Stretch all your fingers. Turn your hands forwards and backwards. Good job. Put your arms in a T. Tap, tap, touch your toes. Come up halfway. Swing your monkey arms. Pretend like they're heavy. Swing your monkey arm. Good. Stand up nice and tall. Stand up nice and tall. Let's do it again. Put your arms up high. Stretch all your fingers out. Put your arms in a T. And touch your toes. Come up halfway. We will next time. Swing your monkey arms like they're very heavy. Very good. Stand up nice and tall. Turn to a neighbor. Find a neighbor or a partner. Tell that neighbor hello. Tell that neighbor hello with your other hand. Good job. Give that neighbor high fives down low. High fives up top. High fives in the middle. Good job. Shake two hands with your neighbor. Shake two hands with your neighbor at the same time. Good. Hold one hand with your neighbor. What's next?
Spin.
Spin with your neighbor. Spin your neighbor. Get some spins for yourself. Spin your neighbor. The double spin is fun. Okay, friends, tell that neighbor thank you.
Thank you.
And
You're welcome.
you're welcome. Very nice. Show me how you grow.
Small little ball.
You start small. Get as tiny as you can. And you're going to grow. You're going to grow a little bit more. And grow. Very nice. Let's do it again. Get into a small, tiny ball. Get small. You're going to grow a little bit. Grow a little bit more. And grow. Good job. Last time. Tiny. Small. Little. Grow a little bit. Grow a little bit more. And grow. Good job. Okay, this time we're going to do it backwards. Start big. Start big. You're going to get smaller and smaller and as small as you can. Good job. Let's do it again. Big as you can. And you're going to get smaller. A little bit smaller. And as small as you can. Good job. Last one. Get as big as you can to start. And we're going to get smaller. Get smaller. And as small as you can. Very nice, friends. Everybody stand up. Let's do 4 steps.
1, 2, 3, 4.
3 jumps. 2 claps. 1 spin. Very nice. And you can take a seat. We're going to get a little bit of writing practice with our poem. So we're going to first read our poem together again in some silly voices. And then we'll do a little practice writing down our poem on our paper and at the board. And then we're going to think about some other animals and where they live. So first, let's practice our poem. We're going to go through the whole thing all at once. I think you can do it. So first, we're going to practice in a teeny, teeny, tiny voice. Got your teeny, small little voice ready?
A bee.
A little tiny voice. Teeny, tiny voice. Here we go. A nest is a home for a bird. A hive is a home for a bee. A hole is a home for a rabbit. And a house is a home for me. Good. Let's do it again. A nest is a home for a bird. A hive is a home for a bee. A hole is a home for a rabbit. And a house is a home for me. Good. Let's do it again. This time you read it. Let me hear. Good. Good. Very nice. Wonderful job, friends. Wonderful job. I like those tiny little voices. Okay, let's do it again with big, loud voices. Your big, deep, loud voice, ready? A nest is a home. For what? For a bird. A hive is a home for a bee. A hole is a home for a rabbit. Good. And a house is a home for me. Good job, friends. Okay. I think you can do that in your big, deep voice by yourself. Let me hear. Great job. Home. Beautiful job, my friends. Okay, everybody pick up your pencil. Pick up your pencil. What do you think we're going to do with that pencil? We're going to write. We're going to write our poem. Okay, we're going to write our poem, friends. So first, you're going to start with a nest is a home for a bird. Second, you're going to use a hive is a home for a bee. Third, you're going to use a hole is a home for a rabbit. And fourth, a house is a home for me. So if you want to use your regular pencil, you can. If you want to use a colored pencil, you can. You can use a colored pencil if you want to change and write each part of the poem in a different color. That's cool. You can do that. I think we'll do that at the board. So let's start. What's our first place? What's our first home? What's our first home that we're talking about? A nest
is a home for a bird.
Bird, okay, good job, friends. You can use colored pencil, that's cool. A nest is a home for... It's okay. You don't have to go as fast. Just start writing. That looks great. What is a nest a home for? For a bird. For a bird. Good job. Yep. A nest is a home for a bird. A bird. Good job. Can you help me spell bird?
B-I-R-D.
Good. B-I-R-D. Very nice. We've got our first sentence.
Finish. First sentence.
Good. If you are finished, let's read it in our teeny tiny little voice. A nest is a home for a bird. Great job. Great job.
You know, finish.
A nest is a home for a bird. Hi. Good. That's right. A hive is a home for a bee. A hive is a home for a bee.
We finish.
Good. Right. A hive is a home for a bee. A hive is a home Thank you. A hive is a home for a bee. Good.
And that's
You can change colors. You can do any color you want. What color do you like?
Pink.
Pink,
Pink
okay.
for rabbit. And green.
Okay. Green for the bees, pink for the rabbit. That's cool. You can use any colors you want. If you want to just use your pencil, that's cool too. That's cool too. Okay, if you're finished with hi, let's read it in our teeny tiny voice. A hive is a home for a bee. Good. A hive is a home for a bee. Because they're so tiny. What is the name of that special sweet water that the bees make? Do you remember? Do you remember that special name for that? Honey. Honey. Yeah, bees do a very special job and they help make honey. They help flowers to grow. They're pretty cool little guys. They work so hard. Okay, next. What's our next home? Good. Can you help me spell hole? Great job. A hole is a home. For a. And who lives in a home?
Me.
You live in a hole?
No.
A rabbit. Can you help me spell rabbit? Thank you, friends. Very nice. Okay, if you're finished, let's say it in our tiny voice. A hole is a home for a rabbit. Let's say it in our tiny voice. A hole is a home for a rabbit. Let me hear, friends. All right, great job. What's our last part? Good. And a house is a home for me. For me. I'm coming. What is it? Great job. Great job. I like that. Let's make it exciting with an exclamation point. Okay, good job, friends. Very nice work. M-E. Good thinking. Me. Good. Oh, you can't see it. Good guessing, my friend. Good work. Good work.
Me. Not can see it is a home for me.
Good.
Me no see. Me.
Yeah, you can't see either.
Computer.
Good job, friends. Okay, let's read our last part in our teeny tiny voice. And a house is a home for me. And a house is a home for me. Okay, good job, friends. Okay, good. Raise your hand if you're finished with a nest is a home for a bird. Raise your hand if you're finished. Okay, keep going, bud. Raise your hand if you're finished with a hive is a home for a bee. Raise your hand if you're finished with a hole is a home for a rabbit. Raise your hand if you're finished. Good job. Raise your hand if you're finished with a house is a home for me. Raise your hand. Okay. All right, we're gonna erase the first part. It's okay, if you're still working, you can keep working. Keep writing, buddy. Keep writing. Okay. Okay, keep writing. Keep writing. You're gonna keep writing. Keep writing. If you are finished, underneath our poem, I want you to write this sentence. A blank is a home for a blank. So under your poem, you're going to write a blank is a home for a blank. A blank is a home for a blank. Good, that looks great. There. So underneath, you're going to write a blank is a home for a blank. Good. Great job. So under here, a blank is a home for a blank. Right under here.
One.
You can write it one time.
One time.
And a blank is a home for a blank. Good job, buddy. You're working so hard. Good. So under the poem. That's okay. That's cool. It can be little. So under that poem, you're going to write a blank is a home for a blank. A blank is a home for a blank. All right, guys, looking good. Keep working, keep working. That's cool. We're not going to erase it. Just keep writing. Keep writing. Good. You're good. Home for me. You're so close. You're almost done. For me. For me. You finished. A hole is a home for a rabbit. And a house is a home for me. You're almost done. For me. For me. Let's just do one first, and you can do another one. So for me. For me. Just two more words. That's okay. That's fine. You can do it that way, however you want.
One more.
Yep. Sentence. Okay, keep writing if you're not finished. That's cool. That's okay. All right, very nice. Okay, friends, so now I want you to think about an animal you like. Think about an animal you like. Okay, a cat. And think about a dog. Think about where a sheep. So, okay, so think of an animal, and I want you to think about where that animal lives. Does that animal live in the ocean? Does that animal live in a house?
Yeah, house.
Does that animal live in a hive?
No.
Does he live in a nest?
It's a red.
So,
a house is a home for a cat.
okay. If your cat lives in the house, that makes a lot of sense. House is a home for a dog. Very good. Very good. So what animal did you choose, friends?
Dog.
Dog, a cat.
Cat and dog.
Okay.
Bee.
A bee, okay. A bird? Okay. So think about what kind of home that animal lives in. This is where the home is going to go. This is where your animal will go. Okay? So you're going to think about where that animal lives. Does he live in the ocean? Does he live in a pond? Maybe that animal lives in the house with you, like a dog or a cat. Where does that animal live? And this is going to be your kind of animal. Okay. Raise your hand if you have a sentence for us. Can you read your sentence for us?
A house is a home for a cat and me.
A house is a home for a cat and me.
Fish is F-I-E.
What sounds make shh?
F-I-S-H.
Perfect. That's how you spell it. F-I-S-H. Very nice. Who's got another sentence for us? You got one?
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear
A
it.
cat and dog is a home for a house.
Okay, good. We just need to switch your animals around here. That's cool. That's cool. Switch your animals in your home. Who's got a sentence for us? Okay, let's see. Let's hear it.
A house is a home for a cat.
Very nice. Do you have one for us?
A house is a home for a dog.
Very nice. A house is a home for a dog. Pot, what's your sentence?
A house is home for
A home for
a fish.
for a fish. Okay, very nice. Very nice. Maybe that fish lives in the pond or in the ocean or in someone's house. That's cool. That's cool. Okay, friends, you can draw a picture of your animal in their home. Or if you want to do a new sentence, you can do a new sentence. Maybe a mountain is a home for a bear. Maybe a river is a home for a fish. Maybe a forest is a home for a monkey. Bear. So you can think of a different kind of animal, a different kind of home, and then on the back you can draw a picture of that home with that animal. Or you can use your first sentence that you made and just draw a picture. Animal. So that's where your animals go, all your different animals. You can put here, and the homes are going to go first. Remember, their home goes first, and then the animal. A nest is a home for a bird. You can do it on either side. You choose. You choose. You can draw your picture on the back. If you want to write your sentence back there, you can. So draw the home for your fish. Where does he live? Draw that home. Draw the home for the fish. Okay? Draw your picture. Let's see your sentence. Let's read your sentence. Okay. Do you have your sentence? We need to switch. Okay. What is it? A blank is a home for who?
A
For AB. Okay. For AB.
B
B. Yep. Just like that. B. And where does the bee live? Hive. Hive. Do you have hive on here?
No.
Hive. H. 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 I. B. E. Lecco's got you. She's got you. Very nice. Whose home is that? For the dog? Okay. Whose home is that?
Fish.
For the fish. Okay, thanks for joining us for our lesson today. Let's read our sentence all together, friends. It's going to sound a little different. Hold on. It's going to sound different because we have different kinds of homes for different kinds of animals. So we're going to read it all together, okay? A is a home for a... Good, friends. Very nice. Let's do our sight words. Home. House. Home. Great job. Thanks for joining us for our English lesson today. Everyone say goodbye.